Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Into the Breach. On the last mission, we collected a time pod, we got a power core, we upgraded our combat mech with a nice sweet punch. And I'm kind of thinking, defensive shields active. So this must make it easier because it only has 1 star, but I'm thinking we should get the power upgrade because we are low on power. Well, we're not low, but we only have 5 power. I'm curious though. Our technicians recently got an old Earth artillery battery up and running. Please make sure it survives this fight. Defend the artillery support. Some buildings start with a free shield, so I guess that means that they can take 1 hit of damage. Oh, that's the artillery support. You can see it in the mission. Okay, that's the one we were just at. This is the one that I don't really like the layout of, but we can go to the Accord repository. These Volatile Veks detonate on death. Drive it away, and for safety's sake, don't let it explode. So we can protect the coal plant, which is in the middle, and we can have a bonus objective of do not kill the volatile mech. That might be interesting. We have a new enemy type. Let's do it. We have a new punch on our mech, which is gonna be sweet. Although maybe, nah, we don't want bonus move, bonus health. This is fine. Bonus health is actually kind of interesting. I wish I could give him bonus move. Bonus move seems like it would be so valuable, but let's do the mission. So this is the volatile mech. It's just a scorpion, but it explodes on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. Okay, man, there's 3 scorpions? Makes me think that I actually want to start a little bit further back so I can not get scorpionified immediately, if you know what I mean. I just don't want him to web my combat mech. But maybe I'll just put the tank here. Put the artillery like here. Put the combat mech in the back so that if he does try to stun, or not stun, but web the tank, I can still deal with him. But I really do want 1, 2, 3. I do really want to have my combat mech available on this side, because he can move here, do a dashing punch, and we can always just, you know, bounce enemies off of buildings. You know what? Artillery should be back further. The artillery can fire such a long distance shot that I think this is what we want. And the tank here is fine. Confirm. Okay. This is gonna be a tricky one. Hundreds of people are in those buildings. Make sure they stay safe. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I can actually kill 1 scorpion with 1 punch? Yeah, I know. But then the coal plant is gonna take 1 hit of damage, and it does take power. But I can use my tank to... I can't use my tank to knock the scorpion off, because the scorpion's just gonna attack the other building. I have to use the artillery on the scorpion, as much as I don't necessarily want to do that. I have to, which means the tank has to knock this scorpion off of this building. I don't like the idea of doing damage to him because I do want to keep him alive, but I think we have to. So we're gonna move the tank and shoot him. Don't kill him though. We are going to use the artillery on this scorpion. And then we are going to punch said scorpion. So nothing is getting hurt. And we did 1 damage to the volatile mech. We didn't prevent any spawns, which is unfortunate, but nothing much I can do about that. Again, the tank can just shoot the scorpion. Wow, this is so annoying. Jesus, it's a melee attack. I don't like the idea of just constantly shooting this guy, but I also wonder if the, does the explosion happen immediately, or does it happen when the, after the knockback? Does it happen before or after the knockback? I don't know. We've got to prevent that building from getting hit. We can do 2 damage to him, but only 1 damage to him. Man, this sucks. I think we take the same shot that we did last time. It is gonna hurt my combat mech, but I mean, what I'm thinking is, yes, it's gonna hurt the combat mech, but it's gonna push this scorpion in line of sight of the other firefly. But we're not We're not making progress. We're killing one enemy a turn and 2 a turn are spawning. This isn't good, but I don't see another way around this. The enemies are not positioning themselves in such a place where I can get them to land on the spawn points. I think we have to shoot him. We just have to. Do we? Yeah. Yeah, we do. I think we have to take the same shot that we took before with the artillery. We should punch first, because we do 1 extra damage if we punch first, so get the punch down. It is going to kill this unit, and the artillery shot won't do any damage to anything, but it's all about saving the power grid points, really. As much as I hate this idea, damage twice to destroy. Not do 2 damage, damage twice to destroy. The mountain tile. Unlike the dam that we had in an earlier mission that had 2 HP, this thing is just, it has 2 hits. Can't kill this guy. +1 damage on the artillery seems really nice right now because I could use it to actually kill this guy. But this also saves, you know, taking 1 damage saves 2 energy because we block the shot from the this unit too. So punch him. Another Vek down. We're gonna take a shot and do some damage to ourselves. That's okay. This is okay. This is okay. This tank fighting the Scorpion though, we're gonna kill the Scorpion at this rate. I need 1 turn where I can just knock enemies around. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, well, maybe not perfect, but it's pretty good. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. What are we gonna do? What we are gonna do, I think, is we are going to shoot. I don't really want to shoot the magic Scorpion, but we might have to. I think we definitely take a shot and knock this Firefly into the fire. We will take 1 hit of damage, but we can always repair next turn, and the end of next turn is the end of the fight, you know? We just have to survive. We don't have to kill everything. We just have to survive. I'm really curious to know if an enemy on 1 HP dies. I do not know if an enemy on 1 HP dies when the buffer dies. Wait, what is your thing? Are you on fire? You know, on fire takes 1 damage at the start of every turn. Fire damage. 1. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will take their actions, and then 7, the 7th action on the enemy turn, or not at the end of my turn, will be emergence. Only 1 emergence, so that's pretty good. So if I hit him for 1, he's dead. Which means I could just move the tank there and shoot him and he'll die. Ah, but it's gonna do damage to the volatile mech, and I don't want that to happen. If I shoot the artillery mech at this guy to do 1 damage to him, he will die before he does damage to the building. It will knock the volatile mech into the fire, and he will take fire damage. I don't want that. Ugh, this is an interesting one. This is a pickle, isn't it? I think this is a move that we have to make. Like, we have to make this room. We have to block damage and punch this guy onto the fire, and hopefully this guy just dies. So now he's on fire. Is he? We created fire there. There's fire there. Lights units on fire. I think he's on fire. I don't think he's gonna die, but I think he's on fire. It only says 1 enemy's on fire though. Like, oh no, he's on fire. Okay, yeah. Oh, the icon for on fire, it blends in with the fire on the ground. Okay. So this isn't 1 unit is taking fire damage. This is on the first action will be simultaneous fire damage to everything. Okay. I can shoot him. I gotta hit him. Oh, no, this is not good. He's gonna destroy the coal plant. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. If I kill him, though, he's gonna explode. Wow, I just screwed myself, didn't I? I cannot get him off of that tile. Huh. I can't get him off of the tile. He's gonna destroy the coal plant and we're gonna lose power and not get the bonus. Oh no. Can I restart the reset turn? You can go back in time to the start of the current turn, available after taking at least one action. You can only do this once per battle. I think if we have to fail the corporate objective, I think we have to fail the corporate objective. We have to keep that coal plant alive. There's a lot of thinking in this one, and I don't like that, but I think I'm gonna reset my turn. I'm gonna do it differently. We bought a little time. Make the most of it. Stand here, block the shot, punch. Takes 2 damage, take 1 from the fire. Move the tank here, shoot down. It'll knock the Firefly back down into a position where it's going to shoot the coal plant, but it's only going to have 1 HP, and it will take fire damage before it has a chance to fire. Also, the Scorpion will shoot before the Firefly, and it'll die in that way as well. Okay, then what? We artillery fire the Scorpion to kill him, and push the Volatile Vek into the fire. Now, the Volatile Vek will take 1 point of fire damage on the next turn, so we have to use our artillery to push him off of whatever the next thing is going to be. Our combat mech's going to have 1 HP, but we can just repair and tank a shot. Maybe actually we didn't need a reset. Maybe there is actually a play using our tank here, because I kind of forgot about this guy. I forgot that he had enough movement to get in this line, and we can actually use that to our advantage. So move here, block the shot, punch, 2 damage, 1 damage, so he's taking 3 damage, shoot back, it's 4 damage. He's already on lethal, but he'll also get killed by the Scorpion on his turn. We'll block that shot. The artillery mech will move over here, fire on this Scorpion, who will die, knock the Volatile Vek in, we'll kill 1-2 units, go down to 1 HP. Yeah, okay, I think using the time backer upper was incorrect, because there is actually a play. That's the play. 3 enemies are on fire. You're dead. You're dead. Now we have to be very careful with this guy. I don't want... Damage readouts are in the red. We have to be very careful. I do not want him to die, so I have to use the artillery to knock him off of whatever he's doing. I think we got this. I think we got this. Oh, because the Hornet moved, if I try to hit the Volatile Vek into the empty space, he's gonna die. And he's gonna explode and do a lot of damage. God damn it. I could kill the Soldier Scion, but that'll reduce the HP of the Volatile Vek and he'll explode. If I move here and heal, my guy dies because he's gonna take fire damage. Actually, he might cure the fire damage and then not take fire damage again, like standing on the tile and then using repair might remove fire from the space. You know, like I'm looking at the animation down here, and the tile he's on is on fire, and then when he uses repair, it removes the fire and heals 1 HP. So if I move here, he'll survive. He will survive and he'll block the shot. Okay, that's an option. What the hell do we do about this guy, though? That stupid Hornet is in the way. That Volatile Vek, it's like in the perfect position to do a lot of damage. And I can't move him there because of the Hornet, and I can't move the Soldier Scion. I can do this only taking 1 energy damage. But I get the bonus from the coal plant, and I'll get both of the bonuses. I can do this taking 1 energy damage. Stand there, repair, get rid of the fire on the square. Artillery the Hornet, it'll push the Scion back, but then I can swing the tank in to hit the Hornet out of the way of the building, so that'll save that energy. This guy will be blocked, that'll save that energy in the coal plant. The Volatile Vek will be moved to this square, and will either attack the building for 1 power, explode for 2 power, or... well, I mean, that's it. This is a good test to see what happens when you kill the Scion. I'm gonna assume that the Volatile Vek is gonna die, though. But unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do about it. There is nothing else I can do to prevent this. So we move here, we repair. The fire is gone. There will be a new fire here, but it'll be the end of the turn. And then you just shoot this guy. And then you shoot the Hornet. And we're gonna see what happens. This will be an interesting test. Hopefully we don't take 2 power grid damage, but if we do, we'll still save the coal plant. Fire damage happens first. And oh, we didn't damage the Scion. All right. We didn't damage the Scion, so he only got hit for the 1 fire damage. So we did get both objectives. We did lose power, but we did regain it essentially. Okay. If we had the resource, we could capture that volatile monstrosity and study it. Nah, I should have just killed it earlier. Not being able to kill an enemy was such an annoyance. Drawn out by your offensive against the Vek, the Hive leader is assaulting the corporate HQ. So I guess region destroyed by Vek. I guess we've done what we could do. And now we have to do the, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4 missions, and now we have to do the corporate mission for the entire island. Oh, this is scary. We haven't even used our dash punch, really. Some kind of Vek abomination is approaching our headquarters. Whatever it is, it must be stopped. Corporate HQ, Vek threat detected. Destroy the Firefly leader, protect the corporate tower. Corporate tower is right there. Okay. Well, I mean, we have no other option. What do people give us? I don't know. Oh, it's score. Higher difficulties have more people per building. Right, okay. Instead of, like, scrap. Okay. He's got 6 HP. He's massive, so I can't knock him into the drink. These are the most powerful Vek. Immune to water, they can be more challenging to kill. Launches goo projectiles in 2 directions for a damage of 4. Good God, that is scary. Jesus. That's a lot of damage. Okay, well, we're just gonna kind of position ourselves back so we can have long-range artillery shots, I think. I have good positioning here to rush in and knock a Firefly into a drink, or rush down and protect a building. We're gonna see what happens. This is scary. Prioritize protecting the city. Mechs can be repaired, buildings can't. Yeah, so he's going to, oh, you guys are screwed. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Inspect units. When you're perfecting, hold down left control. Yeah. If I push him, the Firefly leader attacks first, it's gonna kill the Hornet. So he's just gonna be dead. And I can immediately drown this guy just by launching a single shot. Dude, this is like the easiest first turn ever. We launch an artillery shot, we shoot this guy, and then that's it, we're done. Oh, actually, we can get 2 damage done to or 3 damage done to the Firefly leader. Get behind him, take a shot, and then move the mech down and then punch him. So we can get 1 extra damage done. We gotta kill this guy as quickly as we can. That's probably in our best interest anyways. Now, I mean, this is nice, being able to kind of use the knockback to our advantage here, but it's totally unnecessary. Not the knockback. It's nice using the damage from the Firefly to our advantage, but we don't need to worry about that quite so much, I think. So yeah, we're gonna use the tank. Let's do this first. Wait a minute, can we, yeah, we have to use the artillery first, because if we move down left with or down right with punches, then firing a shot here is just going to move the Firefly leader back into line of these buildings. So this goes first. That water will clog its lungs in no time. We move the tank. Move you. You're dead, because 1, 2, the leader will move first, then the Hornet will move. Oh, this doesn't, okay, I get it. So yeah, end turn. This is good. That was a very, very, very good first turn. Now the Scorpions I worry about, because I do worry about being stuck like this. But this is like the same situation as last time. We just punch the leader, the Firefly leader, and he's gonna kill his friend. 1, 2. Yeah, that's pretty easy. That was easy. We can also just kind of move our mech in a little bit and knock out this soldier scion immediately, but I kind of just feel like punching the Firefly leader, you know? Just get him knocked out as much as possible. Another thing we could do is... push the Firefly leader twice to kill the Scion and the Scorpion. And we can do that. We take the cannon, our tank, take the cannon, I should call it the cannon. Artillery, combat, cannon. We take the cannon, Omar, should call them by their freaking names. Names change. Tanks stay the same. Take our tank, cannon, knock the Scorpion back onto the spawn. He'll die before the enemy spawns, but that's okay. We punch the Firefly leader. Or actually, we probably want to artillery the Firefly leader first, then we walk up to him and punch him, and then it'll shoot and kill both enemies. And we'll actually, no, we won't see what happens when, we won't see what happens when an enemy has 0 health when the Scion dies, because that's not going to happen. Okay. This is a really good move. It does not matter. I have to move a little bit, but it does not matter that we're gonna move our tank because he has that rush, so he can always get in a position. So we're just gonna move down here. Move the Firefly. We're gonna move back. We're gonna punch this Firefly. Boom. These enemies are both dead. This is like, we're using this guy to our advantage because he keeps trying to go after the buildings, but we're just killing his friends. And now he's got 1 HP, we can just kill him instantly. Maybe we don't want to. We want to now. Maybe we don't want to. Let's figure out what's gonna happen here. You're gonna attack my dude. You're not gonna attack my dude. I'm gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. This guy's 3 HP. I mean, we can just kill anything that we want here. I'm trying to see if I can like punch the Hornet into the Firefly leader, killing the Firefly leader, but that seems unnecessary. Like, we should just go for the kill, right? Move there. Artillery. That'll get pushed back. I can't rush him to kill him. I move, then rush to kill. You know, if I have to shoot the frickin' Firefly leader, don't I? I think I'm overthinking this. I think I just walk down here, shoot him, walk here, punch him, and then just like move the artillery into position and then just defend next turn. We just need to defend for 1 more turn. This should be incredibly simple. So why don't we just make it incredibly simple? That's why we can't do this, because we actually have to stand here to block the shot. Which is fine. It doesn't matter. You know, we can just move our artillery around and then... I mean, we actually can't do anything with the artillery, but you know what? That's okay. You gotta get punched. Get punched. I'll kill you next turn. Stand... here. Shoot him. Why not? That means either the artillery or the tank can kill the Hornet on the next turn. So we have 2 enemies at 1 health, and then 2 enemies spawning, and we just gotta survive this turn, and then we're good. This is an easy mission. The last mission was much more difficult with that volatile guy. This looks bad. You're fine, don't worry. The Scorpion can't even do anything. He's like, oh, not attacking. Yeah, kind of unfortunate for you. We can get a lot of kills here. Move down here, shoot. Move here, shoot. And then what was the objective? Kill an enemy 5 or more tiles away with a dash punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do it. We can actually do it. The thing is, we don't need to kill this Hornet, so I'm just gonna move here with the tank and shoot him. The artillery can just straight up kill this Hornet. And then we can move back. Dash punch. Achievement ramming speed, hell yeah. That was an easy mission. The Vek may run, but they won't get far. Except you've apparently done this many times and you failed surviving or saving the world each time. No new hives should appear on our island. You've saved it. No new hives should appear on your island. You've lost half the island. In square miles, you're not doing too well. Too good. Achievement, island secure. So that's just perfect island. Do not fail any objective on a single corporate island. Really? Really? Neato. I like that it tells you which ones you've already failed. Finish 3 corporate islands without powering. I guess this is challenge run section. We've already done the time pod, which is fine. Island progress. Archive Pinnacle RST Corp. Detritus. Please, you and the Riftwalkers accept this as thanks. What do we get? Prospero Special. Requires 1 power, mech gains flying. So basically this means that we can cross over buildings and mountains, and we also can fire in water because we are flying. Smoke Bomb. Drop smoke on 5 tiles anywhere on the map, required power, default free. Uses per battle 1. What does a smoke bomb do? I don't know what a smoke bomb does. Do we get we select 1 for your reward. Okay. Repair damage to the power grid. If the power grid is full, this will permanently upgrade your grid defense. I like the idea of having a smoke drop, but I have no idea what this does. It's an any class weapon that can be powered for free. Required power, default free. I'm assuming that means that we don't actually have to power it. Oh, but if this is a class weapon, then it actually takes a turn to use. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. Okay, I gotta think about this. I'll take it. I'll take it to see what it does, because I know what this does. It's obvious. I know what this does. It's obvious. I don't know what this does. Let's learn. You just got a new weapon, and we are gonna put it on someone who can actually use it. I think we're gonna put it on the tank too. I have no idea what, again, this actually does. Oh, we can test! We can just drop the smoke and then take a look at it. Units in smoke cannot attack or repair. This would have totally saved us on the mission with the Volatile Vek, because there were a lot of enemies grouped together, and I could have just smoked them all and they would have not attacked. Enemy units in smoke cannot attack or repair. They would have left after a while. And I can use this anywhere on the map. I don't have to be like in a line. And that since the tank has to be in a line with no, line of sight issues, I can just use this if I don't have a shot. Move, pop it down. 2 enemies can't attack, then I can deal with them next turn. That seems really nice because, again, we don't have to kill every enemy. We just have to survive. Spend reputation. Passive. Repairing 1 mech will affect all mechs. That seems really good, but it requires power like everything else. Def Shrapnel. Fire a non-damaging projectile that pushes tiles around the target. Not towards you though. Like looking in the picture, you can see that the Scorpion's not being pushed towards the tank. Sidewinder Fist. Prime class weapon. So combat mech only. He's a prime mech. Punching an adjacent tile, damaging it, and pushing it to the left. Specifically to the left. It does the same damage, but pushing it to the left is actually kind of nice. We have to power independently of the main weapon. It's on sale. But this could be good when we can't actually hit something because, pushing it would hit a building. This would have saved us on the one mission earlier with the dam, because we could punch the Scorpion, but we would have punched him into the building. We could punch him into the water like this. Oh man, it's good. All smoke deals damage to enemy units every turn. I mean, we got a smoke bomb. This is a good synergy, right? 1 reactor core for 3, 1 power grid for 1. We also have equipment that we could sell. We could just sell it for 1 reputation, but I don't think that's valuable here. I think we keep it. What the heck do we get? I like this. Because we can effectively use one mech to stand on top of the spawn points and then use another mech to just heal. You know, take one enemy out of a fight for a turn and then just keep healing with one mech in the back or something. Brute class weapon, so the tank only. I don't like this. Like, I understand that using this I could push an enemy that I don't have line of sight on, but I already have a special ability on the tank. Now I could move it to the artillery, but I like the artillery as it is. I like being able, because the artillery effectively has the same ability as the tank, doesn't it? Or as this defense shrapnel weapon. The artillery can push adjacent units, so I don't necessarily think that's important. All smoke deals damage to enemy units every turn. I like this because we have smoke, and now we can have like a smoke synergy. We can't... Actually, yeah, if an enemy has 1 health and it's like, oh man, I can't kill this enemy, put smoke on him. Enemy will take damage every turn. I really like this. I think we should take this. And I think we should honestly take the Sidewinder Fist. We can't power it unless I remove power from the dash. What is the upgrade? +1 damage, +1 damage. Tell you what. We could get a power core and power it up. So we have like 1 damage dealer. I really like the repair field though. But I think we gotta take this. I think we take this because it's on sale for 1 star. That's like really cheap. I can sell it for a star later. Okay, you know what? That's a good purchase because we can always sell it later. I think we do buy a reactor core to power up our mechs, and then I can power up, you know, one of these things that we just purchased. And then I think we get the repair field. You know what? Let's save the remaining 2 stars. You know what? No, let's buy a grid power. There we go, up to full. Lovely. I don't know if this holds over, like we keep the reputation per island or whatnot, but this is fine. So we're gonna give him the fist. We can't use it right now, but we can power it up later. I wanna keep him with the dash for now. And on the artillery mech, we're gonna put the passive for the smoke generator. We're gonna install power, and we're gonna power it up. 2 damage in smoke would be awesome, but that's gonna take a while to get to. Okay, leave island. By completing 1 island, you've unlocked RST Corporation. In future games, you will also be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. Ah, I wonder if there's any benefit to this. To doing them in a different order. Maybe you get better rewards later on, so you can just do these 2 and then do the end game. I don't know. But in any case, I spent long enough considering my moves and considering my purchasing at the end of this episode, so I'm going to cut it here. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next mission in Into the Breach.